So I have a heart condition now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have to go get a heart X-ray.
Talk to Nate.
Well, you need an X. It's not an X-ray.
How crazy is it that it was, 4 years ago that the pandemic started? Officially yesterday?
Yeah.
Insane.
Scary and I were having this conversation, as was Scotty B, because the three of us were coming in still. You guys were all home.
Yeah.
Yup.
Which actually sucked.
Yes.
I didn't like it.
And at first, we couldn't figure it out. Remember how bad it was? The equipment was so bad.
So the other day I was coming into work and somebody was broadcasting from home on another radio station and their voice did that Darth Vader-y thing.
Yep.
Do you remember when that would happen to you guys or somebody else? And we're broadcasting to 1 million people at any given time.
Oh, we're nuts.
You're like, this is not a professional show whatsoever.
And it was like, restart. Danielle, you need to restart.
You need to
Gandhi,
restart.
you need to restart.
You're Darth Vadering.
Yeah.
But that was, boy, and before the mics just went on now, Scary brought something up, and God, it seems like forever ago that happened.
But I vividly remember certain things, certain songs, certain of that time, which now make me sick. Like, for instance, when I hear Savage Love from Jason Derulo, I always associate that with the pandemic because that was a time when, people weren't really making too much new music. And that was a song that was out at the time that summer. You remember Savage Love?
Oh, yeah.
La 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 la. Oh no. That and then that soundbite from Cardi B when she goes, "Coronavirus."
Oh yeah, that's
Coronavirus
right.
with the piano.
That's right.
But it takes me right back because I never ever want to think about those times again. And it just I remember going to the 6th Avenue being like wide open. We could play a full game of football.
Hold on. What are you doing?
What's going on there?
Greg T's in here.
T.
Greg T's all
Greg
over
T.
my studio.
Why
Wait, we had to hold on for this?
Why doesn't
Really?
he want to be on the
Yeah,
podcast?
just
Why is he
show-
He was
sneaking
yelling at
around?
Eminem.
Gonna yell at
Show your face.
Oh, he's still
Oh,
M&M's.
he's taking M&M's.
T, you're not supposed to be eating that stuff.
I know I'm not. I know. I have to
let-
lose 25 pounds.
Let's put that back. We know what's
25.
going on right now.
But I needed to have this.
No, we don't all know what's going on. What's going on?
drfatloss.com. Dr. Fat Loss, he's waiting for you. I lost 37 pounds in 48 days. Yeah. Why don't you just jump on it?
So I have a heart condition now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have to go get a heart X-ray.
Talk to Nate.
Well, you need an X. It's not an X-ray.
Yeah, they're gonna put
It's
some
a
kind of blue
echocardiogram.
dye in
Yeah,
there.
that-
and
it's
then-
not
I'm doing that today.
Hang on, everybody. That's. I think you're
Is
getting
it a
an
cardiac
MRI.
catheterization?
Are
yeah,
you-
they're gonna figure out if I got which artery might be
Oh,
clogged.
it's cardiac.
Oh, good
it's
for
called
you.
cardiac catheterization. My mom just had it, and she wound up getting 2 stents
Yeah,
put in.
you might have a stent.
But let
put
me
in there,
tell you
pal.
something. If it turns out that's what you need, it will save your life. So.
Yeah, I can't. I have to exercise, lose weight, and no cholesterol. So
Was your cholesterol high?
extremely
Wow.
over 200.
Oh,
Wow,
that's
okay.
not good.
But I need some chocolate,
See, now one is good, but he took 2.
and I
Yeah.
can't have no more smoking, no more nothing.
How about alcohol? No.
Nope.
Wow, T.
I haven't had any alcohol in over a week.
Good
Oh,
for you.
wow! Congratulations.
One day at
Wow.
a time.
So anyway,
Well, I'm going for my stress test today. I'll let you know how it turns out.
Hey, okay.
I'm
I'll
glad
see you guys later.
I'm glad you're going for that test, T.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
But wow. So that's a
Yeah.
whole step up from what I'm doing.
So yeah, so my mom had all of her tests and they all came back almost normal. And it was like they said to her, like there's a little bit of a blockage according to like all the testing we did, but not enough to worry about it. Until we went to England and she was walking around and she couldn't walk more than a block without getting a pain. And that's when she told her doctor when she came home. And our friends at Hackensack Meridian Health that they're the ones who sent her and she got the test, cardiac catheterization, and thank God because the Widowmaker was the problem.
Yeah.
And I asked the doctor, I said, how long would it have taken till something would have seriously happened to her? And he said, honestly, there's no way to tell.
Yeah,
And she needed 2 stents. So they saved her life.
So that's what happened to my dad.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Went for a stress test and it escalated to that next level
Yeah.
thing. And then they said, oh, surprise, your Widowmaker is blocked 90%, just like your mom. The Widowmaker, by the way, is specifically the aorta, the artery, the main artery. They say that, and it's a Widowmaker for a reason, because if you have
Oh
a
yeah,
heart
once that go, I mean,
and
you're
normally
done.
there's
You're
no
done.
coming
You'll
back
die.
from that heart attack.
Yeah.
That was
That's
with my
like-
dad on Cinco de Mayo for over the last 4 years. Every 2 years. It was one artery 4 years ago, and then 2 years ago was the Widowmaker, where he had a bacon and egg sandwich that morning, and he was blaming it on that. He goes, "Oh, it's the bacon and egg." No,
Yes.
that was your Widowmaker peacing out.
But you know what? That's what we thought with my mom. We thought it was acid reflux.
Right.
Because she would burp. Sorry, Mom. She would burp.
Your mom burps. It's
and
okay.
I would say, "Oh," and she'd say, "Oh, I feel a little bit better." And I guess, I don't know, maybe that helps that, but that's not what it was.
You know, my dad had to get a triple bypass a few years ago. And
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I stayed in
flew
Tampa.
down, yeah.
Yep, I was down there with them. And he did all these tests, and when the one test came back, his doctor just said to him, "Well, friend, it's out of my hands now. This is up to God." We were like, "Up to God?
What?
You're a doctor. Let's fix
Yeah.
this."
I don't
Roll
know
the
if I
dice.
agree.
Oh my God.
Nate, did you get stints?
No, I never got stents. I just have a new valve. So
How long do you keep that?
It lasts like 10 years, and then they got to go in and replace it.
And what do you have, a pig or a cow?
It's cow.
Cow.
I'm part
Good
cow.
cow.
He's part cow.
But no, I even asked. So open heart surgery. They crack you open, they cut open your heart, and I even said before I went under, I'm like, "Hey, if there's any blockage, could you go ahead and clear that?"
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Do it
not?
now.
They didn't.
Rude.
Well, I think they had bigger fish to fry.
Just seems lazy, Nate.
Yeah.
Just seems lazy.
When my mom was getting it done, she said that she was in so much pain when she was under, and she didn't understand why. Well, she had calcified things in there, and
yeah.
they had to break up the calcium pieces because if they
With
hadn't been,
arteriosclerosis.
they couldn't get the thing in
Yeah.
without. So it was a whole thing. So that's why she felt all that pain. She said it felt like she was having a heart attack, and that's why, because it was
It's
breaking up
weird
all the
when you
pieces.
have one of those. You can actually feel the wire. It's not painful per se, but you can actually feel the wire
going through you.
in your like heart and stuff like that. It's the weirdest thing.
Isn't it crazy what they can do?
Were you awake?
Yeah, you're awake.
Oh, wow.
And then you can also feel it in, like, I had one in my head. They put the wire in there, and you can feel it kind of like snaking its way. I mean, you don't feel it per se. It's just like weird sensations, like something's in your brain. It's the
Wow.
weirdest thing.
We really took a turn here.
We did.
Yeah.
Talk about
How
what-
did we get on?
Because
Oh, Greg T.
T said
Greg
he
T.
had a heart
Yeah, yeah,
condition,
yeah.
and it went from pandemic to.
How great is that, though? Like, your mom, she goes in for a catheterization, and boom, they
That's
fix
it.
her in 2 hours.
Right then and there, they said, and I knew something was up because they said how long it would take, and then it took a lot longer. So I said, they must have found something. But they do it right then and there. They go right in and
they go
take
home
care
the
of it.
same day.
Yeah, went home the same day, and I mean,
But don't
have
you
to
feel like
rest.
when they come home the same day, you're like, no, they need to be there for like 2 weeks. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you guys do?
They did that for
Medical
my father
science.
too.
Yeah.
They put a stent in. They're like, "Boop, see you
Yeah.
later." He's
Medical
like,
science, man.
what's going on? And he goes, "I just got to take this aspirin every day, and if I don't, I'll die."
Oh yeah,
Apparently,
there is a pill you have to take.
You have to take like aspirin or
there's-
something, or
yeah.
not aspirin, or whatever
It's
it is.
a blood
special.
It's a
thinner,
blood
probably.
It's a blood thinner.
It's a blood thinner.
And if you don't take it every morning, they say that if you go a couple of mornings without it, the stent will close up and you'll die
So you
immediately.
have to. I think it's a certain amount of time you have to take it for to like.
It's like a few
Is it-
months.
Yeah.
He's got like reminders in his phone, like alarms going off to make sure he takes that friggin'
It's
pill.
Can we
amazing.
end this podcast and just go to the gym?
Let's do that.
Seriously,
All right.
I feel like.
Let's go, Nate.
Oh, I guess we're not going to talk about the pandemic. Yeah, that was
Not
boring.
anymore.
Peace
Bye,
out.
everybody.
Peace
To
out.
the gym we go.